I think what I talk about is the power of vested interests and how the way in which that has been wielded in recent times is a recipe for permanent reform failure. If you go through what occurred with carbon pricing, the most fundamental structural reform we needed for the future of our economy, it was basically opposed by powerful vested interests. Ditto with resource rent taxation, absolutely critical to pay for the education for the next generation of young Australians and many other things. Just to go back to what Christopher said and the question that was asked, the fact is that education is really the platform on which we take advantage of the Asian century. And 2 years ago, we put in place an Asian Century White Paper. The central recommendation of that was for Australia to massively invest in Asia capability, but also to dramatically lift our standard of education. And the key to that were the Gonski reforms for schooling and, of course, further reforms in tertiary education. The fact is that what the current government is doing is a form of intergenerational warfare against young Australians. What is going on in the tertiary education system with $100,000 degrees in prospect for very basic occupations, the failure to lift the standards through the Gonski reforms in primary and secondary school, that is going to mean that we will not maximise the opportunities that will come from the Asian century and will not continue to grow and will not replace what has occurred with manufacturing industry. And I'm very, very angry about the fact that we're going to miss this opportunity precisely at the time that Asia is growing, hundreds of millions of people moving into the middle class, all demanding new services, whether it's value-added products in agriculture, whether it's education, whether it's high technology. We can only win that by winning the education battle, and we're losing it massively at the moment.
Wait, can I just...